Nobody knows. Nobody. So sorry, guys. Just like the rest of my life, I fuck shit up. So cameras are out. So we got to do an audio.
Oh, are we live?
Oh, we are.
We are live.
Absolutely. Pretty sure at least.
Can't tell if we're talking or not. I don't see any audio. Oh, there we go.
Yep, there it is. It's there. So I at least got something right. Working on fixing everything else.
Maybe the chat will work now.
Yeah. So right before, right before, we got on live, we were talking about, could you deal with living with somebody more or less just based on their looks? No, there's got to be when you're trying to find somebody, you're gonna hold out because looks. You got to be someone attracted to them, right? You don't want to fucking date Quasimodo and shit.
Yeah, if you're supposed to be in a relationship, yeah, I'm with you on that. It's what is it called? There's a fucking word for it. Kind of like you're staying with a fucking sibling or some shit, but you're not. So you're supposed to be in a relationship with. There's no romance to it. It's just you're there, they're there.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes this happens in fucking marriages where kids and shit are involved.
And that's true. But I mean, if you're single, like you are.
Right. And
you're looking for somebody, you don't want to just choose anybody, which apparently a lot of people do.
Yeah.
You want to find somebody that basically the end result that we're trying to get to is I could not cohabitate with a beautiful idiot. So what I mean by that is you could be a 10 out of 10, but if you're fucking stupid and I can't talk to you on an intellectual level, I can't deal with you. Your beauty immediately just dissipates. Boom. I can't.
Picture perfect girl, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's the picture perfect one. That's the one that everything looks good on the photos. It's all so great when you're posting it online.
Shane, can you hear us out there? Everything sound good? Sorry about the no video. I'm working on it. We got to deal with this for right now. But we got some cool shit that we're talking about, so just sit us down or whatever, play Monopoly, whatever the fuck, But continue on.
But yeah, that picture perfect, and that's all it's good for is photos.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on. There's no substance to the relationship.
No context.
Yeah. See, I thought you were talking about sexless. You're talking about no compatibility other than physical. And you have to have both, though. You do. You have to have both, I believe.
You do.
You have to have both a physical and
that's what I said.
You have to have both. You can't have one or the other.
And it's because that's like I said. You could be brilliant in Quasimodo, and that ain't gonna work out either.
Exactly.
So
let's find a really hot blind girl.
Well, she wouldn't know.
Exactly.
So she would probably be pretty humble.
See, there's ways around things.
Can't stand a dumb bitch. Here you find. All right, cool.
All right,
thanks, buddy.
Cool.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Did you get those ones? Yeah. Nope. I've seen those. I've been in those. It's like, oh man, she's hot. Y'all, I gotta figure her out. See it. No, literally, the lights are on. The paint job is fucking flawless. The landscaping is perfectly manicured. But
motor's missing.
Just grabbing a house and a car at the same time. Yeah, the motor's missing. The lights are on. Everything looks great outside, but there's literally, there's not even a flat screen hanging on the wall inside. There's plenty of fucking makeup though.
And that's Dude, I watched this thing the other day where they were talking about, there it is. I gotta find it. Thank God this thing's on. You can't see us on camera.
Yeah.
But it was this lady, and she was talking about makeup, and she was like, I don't understand makeup. I don't agree with it and all this stuff. And I was like, all right. I mean, I don't either, but you're a woman, so what's your point of view on it?
Right.
You know, I don't wear it, so I don't know. I don't know anything about this shit. I just know that people use too much of it a lot of times. That's all I know.
Oh, you can lie with makeup.
So,
very much so.
That's all I know. And she was like, "Well, the makeup, you know, have you seen what's in it? Do you even look? You know, look at the names. Can you even pronounce the names that's in it? Do you know what it is? And you're putting it on your face, and a lot of times it creates skin issues. So then you have to apply more of it, and now you're in a repetitive cycle."
Right. And there's a lot of girls I see that wear the heavy makeup that without makeup, their fucking whole face is splotched up, broke out,
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah, well, that's what
That's why first dates at water parks are awesome.
Yeah. You really get to learn. But that's the thing is, like, I don't like a lot of makeup because it's fake. Right? It's not who you really are. Especially in the beginning, you want to tell me about your life, you want to talk to me, you want to do all these things like that, but you won't even show me who you really are because you caked on so much makeup that your face looks fake. Like, what? A little bit of mascara? Okay, whatever. I'm not...
Oh, no. I understand. There's a right way.
And then when you, like,
and then there's,
just change... Your
there's
face
war
does...
paint.
Yeah, there's...
It's applied with a spackle.
You literally look nothing like what you do without it. Like, not even close. Then, yeah, alright, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. At some point, you're going too far.
Yeah.
Right? We've already kind of accomplished...
Got the hair extensions, the push-up bra, the fake eyelashes, the veneers.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the teeth.
Oh,
and
okay.
I've seen those. Girls with a great smile still put in a better one.
So that kind of moves on to the other thing, like, so Miss Mayhem.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, you guys are in the bunker. Damn, we missed that.
Yeah, you just
we jump right in. Hey, guys, you
talking.
guys are in the bunker. I'm Sarge Mayhem.
Kable.
And you are bunkered down. Just to let you know, we are still doing the pen check. There's only one of you. Shane. Where's your pen? You didn't see any of that, but you can hear the pins. There you go. Where's your pen, Shane? But in my Mrs.'s Subaru, it has a thing that if
Is that a Subaru?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You upgraded. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Bougie ass.
Not really. I mean, my main thing is...
It's a great, reliable car. Anyway.
These things are fucking safe, dude. Like, God damn. If I'm going to be in any vehicle and get hit,
yeah,
I want to be in a Subaru.
All right. If I'm in any vehicle, I don't want to get hit.
Oh, absolutely. But I got bad luck. So, it's like, no. Chances are. You know, who knows? Might be some Jason Bourne shit. I taught his girlfriend how to shoot better than he does. Now he's all pissed off. Gets a group of people. What do we got?
A little bit is okay. Put down the Bondo with the Krylon. He's got his pin right there, Sarge.
Alright. Alright, just making sure.
You're in.
Yeah. Bondo and Krylon. Dude, at some point, like, that should... Bondo and Krylon. That's going to be the new one.
Huh.
Every time... Shane, you're on this too. Every time we see somebody that just has that shit caked on...
Bondo and Krylon.
Yeah.
Dude, I seen this.
She got that back.
So, we'll skip on this. My kids watch a lot of YouTube, so you get the weird YouTube videos, right?
Yep.
This one pops up, literally, makeup application for all skin types.
Mm-hmm.
I shit you not. The girl's sitting there with an airbrush. Like,
oh, yeah.
Putting your fucking spray paint makeup.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. At least
fucking makeup just became, dude. Literally, makeup just became. I mean, it was, but we just put it back into its molecular level.
We just atomized it. Now it's instead of a paste.
That's what I mean. Now it's like like we just fucked with this shit. It's makeup. And that's one of the reasons why they do it is because it fucks with your face, so it's supposed to be better for your. Who the fuck knows, man? Yeah. All right.
She no longer has to go powder her nose. She has to go apply a new coat.
So we went off topic. All right. So
Miss
Mayhem's Subaru. This thing is the shit, but the Subaru has a thing that if you're at a red light or whatever and there's a car in front of you and the light turns green and they go, if you don't go in a certain amount of time, the car tells you the car in front of you has moved. What the fuck are you doing that you don't know that?
Looking at your phone. It's a feature because they tell you not to text and drive, but when you stop, it's all hands on deck.
Not only that, they put fucking touchscreen radios and shit.
Oh, yeah. There's a 12x12 screen on your dash, but don't look at your phone.
Yeah. But your phone runs through that.
But your phone connects to that. Everything that comes up on your phone comes up on the 12x. Yes, absolutely.
Makes sense.
Meanwhile, you get pulled over by the cop that's got that on his dash, a laptop, 3 radios, and his phone on the dash.
Yep.
Saying you were driving distracted. Really?
Like, I never understood that shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing that you don't know? My truck does not tell me. My truck, I had to manually roll down the windows and lock the doors.
Oh. My truck don't even got airbags.
The only thing, well, I mean, I don't know because I had a recall on mine, so
it wasn't even standard equipment.
And I still have a light on, so
yeah,
I'm probably gonna get shards in my goddamn face if I ever hit something like that.
Just turned your airbag into a claymore.
So this might be some of the last things that you guys hear from me.
Chisel it off at night just to put it back on in the morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Just it's fucking ridiculous. Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm back here doing crazy shit. The other thing, and I want you to put your cable management in this one.
All right.
When you get out, it tells you, check the back seat.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Dude, I'm like,
what
the fuck?
Those big Chevy 2500s I rebuilt, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Quad cab. The back of this thing is a mobile cell phone tower. Mind you, big dually, all done up, super sexy for what the fuck it was as far as full of tech and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get up, fire this thing up, big heavy diesel, 4-wheel drive, it's sitting on 24-inch Nittos with mud tires. Badass truck, other than the paint job, but we won't say what company it was for.
Yeah, it would, you know.
Dude, this thing, when I get out of it, tells me to check the back seat. There is no back seat in this truck. It's tools and equipment and gear for the tower.
Make sure it's not full of kids.
When you spent, this is a $500,000 truck. You would think, at some point in time, somebody would go, you know, while you're reprogramming this for everything else we've done, you want to turn that off?
Yeah, you want to get rid of that.
Like, there's no seat, no seat belts, nothing in it. It is still telling you to check the back seat.
Oh my God. Who's that?
No video.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Put us in the background. Like I said, play Monopoly, whatever. Unfortunately, I broke all the cameras.
Typical bunker style.
Yeah, and I'm a big piece of shit. But we're just we have a good night, man. We have a good talk going on. It's gonna be a good night. Don't get rid of us just because we don't have no video. This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
Originally, the whole thing was audio only anyway.
Yeah. And if I can't fucking figure out this video shit and internet shit, it'll probably go back to it.
Audio only.
But the next one, my big thing is with that whole thing of you need to check to make sure your kid is not still in the car when you get out.
Right.
You need to be aware that the vehicle in front of you has moved.
Yes.
And at the same time, you're going to say that we need to get rid of guns.
Yes.
Like, wait, what? You can't even pay attention to what the fuck is going on. You might not need a gun.
Right. But these are the same people who need to be reminded to check if their kid is in the back seat.
Yeah.
So they are not responsible enough in the first place to own a weapon. So yes, they should not have guns. I agree.
Bro, and that's sad because at that point, now...
If you can't remember you got a kid in the back seat, you probably shouldn't have the kid.
Bro, think about it though. Now at this point, when we talk about that, now we're basically advocating that certain people shouldn't have guns. So now we sound like gun control because we're like, these people are so...
Well, it's a personal choice.
Well, that's
I don't
true.
think they should have fucking kids.
That's right.
Okay?
But that's not a right. I don't think. Is it a right?
Pretty sure it's a right to have kids. You can have your kids taken away. It's a right to have guns. You can have your guns taken away.
That's true. Very true. But think about that, dude. Like, think about it. You're like, all right, this group of people is so irresponsible and unaccountable that now I kind of see where you're a little sketchy on should certain people have guns. I'm starting to see that because you have to be told a vehicle moved in front of you.
Yes. So
what the fuck are you doing?
You have to be told to check your back seat. So
What
your
are
kid
you
doesn't die in
doing?
a parking lot while you're in fucking Target.
Because you're too busy on your fucking phone. So why are we enabling that?
This is why
Why the fuck
I am
are we
still
enabling it?
okay with background checks to purchase a gun.
Oh, absolutely. I have no problem with background checks.
If your background comes back that you have left your kid in the fucking car and somehow charges were pulled against you for that, you don't need a handgun. You don't need a rifle.
Yeah, you don't need any of that
No.
shit.
Go get your slingshot and be fucking happy.
You can't even remember a fucking live human being.
Yes.
Like,
how are you supposed to be careful not to kill other live human beings?
Yeah.
Accidentally.
You're so fucking irresponsible. Not only that, to me, it's like, dude, in order for that gun that you're trying to get rid of to be effective at its peak, just like a hammer, right? If a hammer's on the ground in the middle of the woods, right? It's not like a fucking raccoon comes up and is like, hey, look at this, look how this works, and starts building a fucking house. Right? The only way that hammer works as a hammer, as it was designed to do, is if a human interacts with it.
Correct.
Okay? Yeah, maybe you could teach some monkeys how to use it.
You can teach monkeys how to use it.
Alright, so...
Pretty sure we get... There's a lot of jobs we do I could teach a monkey how to do. Maybe a monkey in a suit.
Classy. Like it.
Because if the monkey can put on the suit...
I mean,
we can pretty much teach it anything at that point.
Exactly. If he puts on a full three-piece suit, I'm like, that monkey's smarter than a lot of people I know.
Dude, if the motherfucker can tie the tie in the first shot, he's got my vote for president compared to what we got right now.
Don't say that, we're running.
I say compared to what we got right now.
That's fair. But yeah, dude, that's... Oh my god.
But yes, no, absolutely. I will go on record saying there are certain people who should not have guns.
I mean...
It is every American's right to own a firearm, the right to bear arms.
I just don't understand.
But there are certain people who will do damage to themselves or others unintentionally out of stupidity. These are the same people that have to be reminded to check the back seat.
Yeah.
The same people that need that feature that tells them to go so they're not holding up fucking traffic watching fucking TikToks.
And
these are the same people that there's a reason Preparation H has a warning label that says do not take internally.
It's... There's same people at this point that were fucking eating Tide Pods.
Yes. The group that was eating Tide Pods is voting now. And buying cars. They're still living at their parents' house.
Dude, that's the other thing. I'm like, holy shit, how many of y'all still live at home? Because I see these guys roll up, right, and they're my age when I was in the military, and they got like nice cars and shit like that. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And I'm, hey man, what do you do? Oh, it's some shit that would have made the same amount of money.
Right.
I'm like,
I don't have any other bills.
how do you afford that? Oh, I live at home. It's like,
yeah, kids aren't moving. Dude, all I wanted to do was.
I always thought that was funny.
House.
Live at home?
Yeah.
What do you mean live at home?
I live at home. I live at home too.
Yeah, so do I.
But
I live at whatever home I'm at.
That's where I live. But when they say I live at home, that's how you can afford things. That literally means they live in their childhood home. They're living with one or both parents.
Bro, I wonder if that's how some criminals get, like, chicks to start getting feelings for them, where they're not distracted. Be like, oh yeah, I live at home.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I live, where
My
I...
parents are in their 70s, they're
yeah.
deaf, they can't hear you screaming. Don't worry about the plastic on the floor. That or the girl goes in, oh, you got a really nice house, thanks.
Yeah.
Your parents are on vacation.
Yeah, why are you asking questions?
Yeah. Who are these people all over? Oh, this is you when you were little.
Alright, so we're, a good part in. We're gonna do something special here.
We're gonna do something
We're gonna attempt to do something special. Yes! Free check!
Here we go.
The free check. We're gonna be calling out, so our person knows who we're gonna be calling, so hopefully everything works here. We're gonna give it our first try. Let's see. Allow mic access. I already fucking did that shit.
Typical bunker fashion.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Look at that.
Shows a ringing. There's a ringing in my ear right now.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah?
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah?
Everything
Fuck,
causes...
something works.
He wrote something before we called him. Everything causes cancer in California. That's true.
Absolutely it does.
100%. 100%. So, let's start the questions off with, do you believe that the person that the government claimed killed Kennedy?
Oh, we're talking about the man on the grassy knoll or something, or whether there was one guy or 9.
Do you
I know
believe
that's a lot of
Oswald
arterial spray.
smoked that motherfucker?
Not from where he was.
or do you think there's a little bit more to the story?
Oh, we're going to conspiracy theories, bro? I got you
Not
on
quite.
this one, yeah.
Not quite.
Oh, absolutely.
Not quite. A little bit. We'll dabble
You
into
can
some.
see in the video he shot from different directions.
Yeah, he gets hit more than once. That was perfect timing.
Oh yeah, that was some Captain Phillips shit for sure.
You got it, bud. That was, yeah.
I'm just seeing
Oswald
where he
was the
stands
patsy,
with it.
man.
Hey man, I'm just seeing that's an easy one to see. Okay, hey man, do you believe that Oswald smoked that motherfucker? Hell no. Okay, so now we're on an even level. We can deal with that.
Okay.
We can all chat right there. There's our baseline.
This is our baseline.
Yeah, we found our baseline. All right,
He
so
could
with
have been
that,
one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, a lot more to the story. That's right, Shane. There is a lot more to the story. Always is. So,
You can see him recoiling in different directions from each bullet hit.
oh yes,
Yes, okay.
Now,
He asked that question in order to ask you this question.
no, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what we have now nicknamed Squatch.
Okay.
Okay, he is our caller tonight. Hey, did you have your pen?
Of course.
Oh, all right. Just making sure.
Mhm.
All right. He has built some high-end rifles and shit for special forces and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
So, am I correct there, Squatch?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
he is extremely intelligent when it comes to firearms. Like, a lot of the stuff that I know now in that span of time where I was really learning a lot real fast was because of him. So, with that said, Squatch, do you believe the Earth is flat?
Hell no.
You don't believe that telescope that's supposedly in orbit with Earth? Because if you believe that there's a satellite in orbit, then you'd have to believe that Earth is round, because how the fuck does a satellite go over a flat surface? Like,
have you ever seen that game where they spin the wheel and the ball just goes around roulette?
okay, yeah.
Yeah, same theory, but it'd be daylight everywhere all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's true.
You watch a plane take off, watch it fly
Water
around.
will just flow off the edge.
Right?
My thing is like,
That's
so,
what they want you to believe.
So, now this is all in theory, because we're talking about if the Earth is flat, then all the shit we see in space is fake, whatever, right?
Oh yeah, living in
So
the
in
Matrix, all
the
simulation.
very minimum, if the Earth was flat, then we'd be able to take something like the Hubble telescope and fucking see the other end
right
of the Earth.
Yes.
But you can't do that.
No, because it's on the other side of the globe.
Yes.
Right.
Which hence
Yeah.
that name,
Right.
globe.
But if you read the Flat Earthers Wikipedia page, it literally says
Fucking Christ.
they have members all around the globe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, Squatch is my homie. That was Shane reaching out to you. Shane's the only one on. Where's your homie? Where's our other friend?
It's Wednesday, we're behind.
We are.
I don't know.
We seen her earlier.
I sent her a text.
I guess it's all right. Nobody likes us. Nobody likes us. All right,
Nobody
so
likes us on Wednesday.
no.
4 more people like us on Monday.
Yeah, it's fucking weird how that works, isn't it? So, next question. UFOs. Do you believe that the government has UFOs?
Dude, they released the fucking video, but nobody gave a shit because we were all dicking off with COVID.
All right.
Yeah.
They fucking admitted there are UFOs. You know, this was right after everybody was going to Naruto run into Area 51, which I still would have loved to see. Oh yeah, they released there's video footage, archive footage.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
just throwing out the question there.
It's like, hey,
That
it's
is
happening.
a good point. That's what I was looking to see if somebody would throw up, because with that point, then were they using the distraction of COVID to admit that, hey, look, they know that if it's something like that, eventually if you are really focused on that part of what's going on in life, then you're a nut job.
Right.
Because the big scare is fucking COVID. So if they come out with a video, be like, yeah, there's UFOs, there's all this shit, and you're like, bro, I fucking told you, you're fucking nuts. Fuck that shit. We got COVID.
Right. And $8 eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, no shit. Bro, so I had this lady come in, right? And she shot on the range and stuff. It was ladies' day, whatever. Cool. She was like, how much is it? And I was like, well, for the targets and stuff, it's this one's hard.
Right.
I don't want to say it. And she was like, just tell me. And I was like, it's $4.10. And she's like, well, fuck, that's a whole chicken breast. And I was like, sadly, yes. Yes, that is. And I was like, but I'll tell you what. I'm at the point with how much this shit costs. I'm about to just start going in town where these fuckers get to roam free and start snatching up chickens.
Oh, yeah. Zephyr Hills, they're all like, yeah, everybody's keeping the chickens in their backyard.
Yeah.
Now. They're not allowed to run around.
I'm about to go out there and get some shit for free. Like, fuck that. $4? Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. I'm gonna show you some Swamp Devil shit. And I'm gonna survive. No, fuck that.
Zephyr Hills is the chicken jungle.
Oh, yeah, they got them all over there. I remember living out there, finding out they were protected. Like, you can't mess with those chickens. They're protected by the town.
I feel like it's probably
A friend of mine
Zephyr
met
Hills.
them up from inside his house.
Zephyr Hills is a pretty good congregation of Mexican Americans.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like a fairly large
Second
chapter.
only to Polk County.
Yeah,
Second
fairly
only to Polk County.
large chapter there. And you're like, ah, man, this Southeast look a little rough right around here. That's about 10 minutes that way.
Yeah.
But, alright, so that moves on.
Oh, I didn't. You talked about
Go ahead.
Mexicans, Americans. I don't know.
Mexican
Squatch,
Americans.
are you from around here?
Oh, yeah.
Like you've been around like the hills in Dade City, like most of your life then? So, growing up, it was always Dead City. You were either from Dead City or Suffer Hills. And every once in a while you go to Boringville. Right? So you go see your friends in Brooksville. Dude the other day, straight up, looks at me and goes, oh man, took this girl up. I showed her, where I grew up and everything. And the guy sitting next to him goes, you took her all through Dade City in meth or pills? I thought it was fucking brilliant.
Meth or pills?
Where are you from? Meth or pills? They met in the water.
Oh. That's a good one.
I will be using it going forward.
Meth or pills? Yeah, that's a classic. All right, so
Every time you hear a siren, a snowbird gets their wings.
all right, so Squatch, we need to know: is Bigfoot real?
Well, from the evidence I've seen, what the Indians call him is Sabe.
What's
And
Sabe? Where the fuck did they get that
Yeah.
name from?
that's the
The old
Indian
man lives in
name
the
for him,
woods, yeah.
Sabe.
Sabe.
S-A-B-E. And they say they're another indigenous tribe.
Oh, so
in
it's just
in their history, they used to trade with them and whatnot, and live and get along with them.
in for where you get the majority of your like resources and stuff like that. Is there a certain person that's like more of a? I wouldn't say. I get is there would there be an expert on this?
Well, there's 3 people on YouTube that are pretty knowledgeable.
That's what I mean. I mean, knowledgeable I could see, but would you could you classify somebody as an expert on something that we don't fully understand?
That's what cryptozoologists are, experts on shit that nobody can prove is really there.
That's
That
true.
they're just running off trace evidence and no photos, but they're still considered experts in their field, so...
Kind of similar to...
I would say yes.
Like, how do you know a T-Rex sounded like that?
You don't. Somebody made that noise up.
So that's what I mean. Is like, you're guessing, basically, at that point.
Well, they're
still considered experts.
Right. Because of everything that can be known, they got a pretty good grip on it.
But at the same time, there's a large amount of people. Is there a good large amount of people that are like really have evidence and shit. You know, like Criminal Minds have a shed with fucking different photos all over the walls, and they're sitting there trying to interconnect twine from one picture to another. You know,
got the big tack pins in it and shit.
You know what I mean? The people that just lost their shit, and is there a good group of that?
Dave Pallades, who does Can-Am Missing 411. You've heard of him, right?
Yep.
I've seen the episode.
Well, he's done he's a retired police detective,
okay.
And now he's done a lot of research in the missing persons and into that field, because that's what he did for years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gotten into researching the Sasquatch, and he's done a lot of research with Native Americans up in Washington State area and up in there in Oregon, with those tribes that are up in there, and he's looked into old newspaper articles going back to the 1800s that are still available, and there's a lot of evidence there, a lot of articles that white people have written, white man, and
the white man, the devil
elders that we've talked to, they've given him a ton of information. And he also took part in the DNA work that they've done, along with.
So, real quick, I remember you were telling me about how they did the samples. Can you just talk about the tests and stuff that they did, where they identified the different DNA samples? And where they got them from. You gotta also reference where they got them.
Well, he and several other people, some were professors, some were scientists, and a couple of doctors that have been researching this for years and years. They've gone to actual sites where Sasquatch have been sighted and retrieved hair and blood samples from barbed wire fences and the edge of a tin shed where they got cut on, and
now how do they know
like that,
How do they know that was? How do they know that it was that it was Sasquatch or Bigfoot or whatever the hell? How do they know that was the hair sample that they were pulling?
Well, because somebody saw them there. Like this one place where he got a hair and blood sample. There's this Native American woman. She heard something in her disturbance in her backyard, and she looked out her back window, and there's a Sasquatch standing behind this tin shed in her backyard, reaching over the top of the shed and digging through the garbage that was inside the shed. And he'd cut his arm on the edge of the tin.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave Pallades was in that area and heard that report, and he went out there with one of the deputies that had gone out there to respond to that. Mm-hmm. And he found that sample and bagged it, and that was one of the ones that they sent off to one of the DNA labs in the country. There's several all over the country. And they sent samples to all these different labs, and all those samples came back the same. The mitochondrial DNA came back as human. That's what you get from your mother
Okay.
from the female side of your DNA. The mitochondrial DNA side was human female, and the nuclear DNA is unknown.
So basically, a chick got railed by something that is unknown.
Crossbreeding, people go missing.
At some point in time in that species' history, one side of their DNA came from human female.
Well, that's what I mean. At some point, you know, wasn't it
Which
the
is
whole
passed down from generation to generation to generation.
So that's how they don't know what the male side is, but they know what the female side is. It's a female human side.
Yeah, the mitochondrial.
And
Going with the aliens.
And the nuclear DNA is unknown.
okay. So we were talking about it. You've watched a lot of stuff on this. How generally big are these things that we're talking about? How big is Sasquatch?
Well, from the people that have written in emails to Steve Isdall on the How to Hunt channel, they've reported adults at 8 to 10 feet tall and 800 to 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
That's big.
And what we were talking before about like just blasting one of these motherfuckers. You were saying they've shot what at them before and they've taken it?
There was an Indian that was broke down on a highway up in either British Columbia or Alaska. I don't remember which. But he said he shot one that was coming at him in a field, and he had several guns in the trunk of his car. Typical Indian.
Yeah.
And he saw the thing charging across the field, so he took out a deer rifle and he shot it several times. It kept coming. He grabbed another rifle out of the trunk and shot it several times. Still kept coming. So
how far was this thing away?
I don't know. I don't remember. But it was far enough that he had time to shoot 3 different guns at it.
That's what I mean.
And
like
the third one that he pulled out was a 50 BMG, and he dropped it.
Sure. See, now you hear that story, and this thing coming at this one guy. And I heard this somewhere else, but it's always made me laugh. Is like when they're out, like actively hunting Sasquatch, Yeti, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They're supposedly like doing these mating calls. So what the fuck do you do
Yeah, those are
when a 12-foot tall fucking guy comes out with a hard on and sees 6 white dudes with cameras?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah. Especially since apparently
It takes a 50 count to take him down, and that's like after 6 shots.
Oh, probably more than that. But my question is, at that point, should we start doing the ballistic testing of the density of Sasquatch?
The muscle's that dense.
You know, against
It takes a couple shots to take down a grade
let's see
8,
what
too.
the minimum is to kind of drop Sasquatch in his tracks. If you could drop Sasquatch, you could drop a deer. Alright? you could drop any human being on Earth.
I mean, Winchester's got that one rifle that's rated for T-Rex now, so...
Well, that's true. Well, no, it was used in that movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But on the box, it literally shows it's rated for T-Rex.
They took that off.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
That was great. I loved it.
They sure shit did. But
Well, there were a couple of military snipers that have written in to Steve on his channel, and they withheld their names and whatnot because of the papers and stuff that they signed. But they said they had to do eye shots to take them down.
Wow.
And they were probably using a 7.62 by 51 at that point, at the very least.
Or 300 Win Mag or 308, one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something. Because, I mean, I guess to some degree, depending on the bone density, a 5.56 would be like shooting a grown like a regular male through the eye. So they could, depending on the distance and what are we talking about. That's when other aspects of it come in.
Right. Like he's looking around.
Yeah. You know, if you're trying to figure out what caliber he's using and they're having to shoot through the eye to drop this fucker, then we got to talk about distance, you know. Because at 600 yards, that 5.56, you probably ain't going to get it there. Not that precise.
Right.
In the dome, yeah. In the eye, if you're like, Jesus Christ, I guess. I mean, what would you say the same? Scott at like 600, or sorry, Squatch at 600 yards with a 5.56 in the eye, like without even trying, without doping, just getting on target and boom.
Well, it'd be tough to say. It depends on how thick their skull is.
Exactly. So you see what I mean? It's different aspects to, okay, if they're at 300, then yeah, I'm pretty sure that 5.56 or 2.23 is going through the eye socket and into the brain. But at 6, 7, yeah, you're going to need something a little bit more than that.
Yeah, because even a cow skull is tough. Trying to get through it with a 9mm or something like that, or a 40 Smith & Wesson, it's tough to get through.
Shane put, I hear banjos. That's funny. So, last question of the night, and then we're done. Do you think there's aliens?
What, life on other
Absolutely.
planets? There's got to be.
Gotta be.
Gotta be.
There's
Gotta be.
billions and
100%
billions of
gotta
solar
be.
systems.
100%. We're talking in the galaxy or in like the known universe.
Well, no,
All of
even
existence.
outside. Yeah.
There's
Just
shit
like,
we don't know. And if there's not any other life out there, it's a
Every
big ass
star is
waste
a
of
sun.
space.
what's that?
He said every star is a sun.
Every star is a sun, and all those suns have planets revolving around them. There's got to be another planet like Earth that's capable of sustaining life.
I don't like your negative talk, sir. No, I'm just messing with you. I mean, when you think about it that way, it definitely makes you like, if every star is a sun, I mean, even in the worst chances of life, like, there would still be a chance that there's another life out there.
Yeah. I mean, right there, they're calling bacteria on Mars, life on Earth. We're talking about socialized, advanced, abso-damn-lutely there has to be.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're probably just drive by Earth. Earth's like the Florida of the
Yeah.
fucking universe. So they just lock their windows,
Yeah.
fly on by.
Yeah.
Every once in a while they come fuck with a farmer.
Yeah.
They lock
They
the windows and doors.
They stay the
Go
fuck
to
out of that, they stay out of meth or pills.
Yeah, they, like I said, they just stop and fuck with a farmer or something. It's some backwoods in Iowa. We're gonna pop in here and probe this guy.
Oh, yeah. But alright, it's, we are not alone.
We're
Shane,
not alone.
yes. Thank you, buddy, for staying in. I still think we have fucking UFOs, and we're out there trying to fly them like some Independence Day shit. I'm like, are you? Come on, the Chinese try and re-engineer or reverse engineer our shit. Cool.
Okay.
They figure out some shit better than theirs, but they don't get the same quality.
Here's as deep as I'm going to go into conspiracy theories. Look at human evolution over the last 200-300 years, and look at the supposed Roswell crash, as far as technology.
Dun, dun,
Bam, 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 Just saying, man. Just saying. We've been to the moon since then.
What do you think, Squatch? That's a good point. I mean, you pretty much lived through it all.
I wonder if the aliens put a sticker on Earth like California puts a sticker on everything.
May cause cancer.
May cause cancer.
Earth may cause cancer.
That's why they say they'll dip in, like the rebellious teenager.
Right.
Fucking goes into Earth like, what the fuck? Right back out, Ace Ventura style, sliding out that motherfucker. Like, hell no. Mom was right. She must have done the same shit.
She did.
May cause cancer on the planet of Uranus.
Planet of Uranus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there ain't no pill for that, homie. You ain't seen some shit like this. It's like going to Afghanistan. You ain't ever seen this shit before. But we appreciate you, Squatch. Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for talking with us. Hopefully we get another person on next time. We get some conversation like this. This was a good one.
I like this.
What'd you think, Squatch? You think this was a good conversation, good podcast?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good.
All right, I told you I wasn't going to brag.
We have it. 50% of our viewers agree.
Yeah. All right, Squatch. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. You have a great night, buddy. Be safe. Don't forget to honk your nose and go fuck yourself.
See you, Squatch.
Yeah. All right, we'll see ya.
All right, so that is going to be it for us. That actually didn't work out too bad.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it. It was cool. Worked out pretty well. We might end up doing this. Tell us what you think. Maybe we go on like fucking...
Do you have other conspiracy theories you'd like to talk about?
Well, I mean, just anything.
Anything.
That was a cool little...
I like conspiracy theories. Are great.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, Epstein.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Next episode, we talk about Epstein. You
Yeah.
let us know in those comments.
Come on.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Hit that follow button.
Notification bell.
Notification bell. There we go. Follows on something else.
Yeah.
That's a different platform.
Well, that's the like button.
Also like button.
Like, well, go to our main page and follow that.
Yeah.
So you know when we're going on video, on live. We're going to do some videos that aren't going to be live, but I think you'll enjoy them. I think you'll enjoy them. Just like I'm hoping you enjoyed this one. But I'm Sarge Mayhem.
I'm Kable.
And remember to go fuck yourself.
See ya.
Peace out. Where the fuck is this fucking mouse?
Bring in the
fucking
midgets.
god